Hey sweet friends, and welcome to Yoga with Rachel, and also welcome to your restorative yoga class for relaxation. For items, please bring a bolster or a firm pillow. Find an item that can support your entire torso and your head. Just in case these items are not available, you could always use a couple of blankets instead. I have rolled up one blanket just to show you what it could look like if you were to make your own bolster. Or you could fold a few blankets a few times and then stack them on top of one another to create a rectangular bolster. So totally up to you in terms of what you decide. I do encourage that you do bring these items as it can help create more ease in the postures that we explore together. Finally, wear some comfy clothes, dim the lights, and get ready to relax and restore. Let's get started. I invite you to join me on your mat, either in a cross-legged seat or with one leg in front of the other. You can also sit up on a bolster, a pillow, or even a folded blanket, just creating a little bit more space in the body. Right away, I invite you to explore finding length through your spine. And it is okay if that does not happen right away or even at all. Meet yourself exactly where you are today, and I invite you to think kind and loving thoughts. So perhaps you just play around with looping your shoulders forward, up and back a few times. Just relaxing the ears away from your shoulders. And then perhaps you tick-tock your head from side to side. Or, just draw some circles with your nose. Just encouraging the neck muscles to soften and relax. And then eventually align your head over your heart. Place your hands on your thighs with your palms facing towards the sky and your fingertips are soft. Breathe in through your nose. And then as you breathe out, look down and past your nose, or you can close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And then this time, maybe you play around with elongating the exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Continue breathing in and out here, just allowing your breath to serve as an anchor, keeping you rooted in the present moment, and perhaps even just using the breath to help soften any areas of tension or stiffness in the body. Playing around with elongating your exhale to encourage the mind and body to relax. Telling your mind and body that it is time to slow down the pace. And now I invite you to just sway a little from side to side, just encouraging some gentle movement. You can use a visual of flowing like water. And I eventually invite you to find stillness. Let's breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Open up your eyes. Turn your palms down and just take a moment to notice how you feel. All right, very slowly and carefully make your way off of your item. And now place your item long ways on your mat, so vertically, near one end of your yoga mat. And then place your left hip against the narrow end of your item. Stack your legs, stack your feet, and then tuck the toes in behind. Your hands can rest on either side of your item, and then guide your heart space, your torso, to face towards your item. Breathe in here, and then as you breathe out, slowly begin to lower your upper body onto your item, so that way your torso, your neck, and your head are fully supported by your item. And then turn your head to the right to rest the left side of your face on top of your item. Now, my darling friends, if you are finding that, most of your body is not supported by your item, you can always push the item further away from your hip. And also create space between your forearms and your bolster or your pillow, whatever you're using, so that way you can really soften and relax into this posture. And whenever you feel ready, you can close your eyes. Soften through your fingers, your toes. Allow your item to fully support you here. All right, open up your eyes. Turn your head to face forward, lifting your head away from your item. Press your palms down into the earth, and then slowly and mindfully rise on up. Take your time. And now we are going to turn our bodies so that way our right hip is resting against the item. Feet tucked in behind. Hands resting on either side of your item. Guide your torso, your heart space towards your item. And then whenever you feel ready, slowly lower and release. Turn your head to the left. So that way your right cheek can rest on your item. You can move your forearms further away from your item as well, just inviting a little bit more space. So this posture is really great for inviting healthy rotation through the spine. It can help relax tight neck muscles and offers a great low back stretch. So really fantastic if you find yourself sitting for long periods of time. This is a really great posture to come to. So once again, I invite you to close your eyes. Relax fully into this pose and just connect to your breath, or bring awareness to your breath. Perhaps just noticing the breath kind of move you here. Or perhaps even just the breath connecting with your item. Right, you can open up your eyes and then lift your head looking forward. Palms press into the ground to help you slowly rise up. Whew. Take your time. So one thing I really appreciate about restorative yoga practices is that we can take our time. There is that space or that permission to just slow down the pace. There's no need to get to or from point A to point B as quickly as possible. So that's why I really appreciate these slow and grounding practices. All right, my darling friends, keep your item exactly where it is. And now you are just going to rest the base of your spine, so your tailbone, right by that item, with the soles of your feet planted on the mat to start. All right. Place your palms on the ground, and then lower your forearms to the earth, And then eventually release your back body as well as your head onto your item. And if you're finding that your head is not being fully supported, then just move that item further away from your hips, so that way you can really feel that support. There is an option to keep your feet exactly where they are. You can even allow the knees to fall in and kiss together. Or what you can do is you can shimmy your feet together and then allow your knees to fall open, finding butterfly legs, exploring a beautiful hip opener here. And if you do have couch cushions or even yoga blocks, you can place those items underneath your legs for extra support. And so that way you can lift the earth up to meet you, your choice. And now place your arms at your sides with your palms facing upwards. Fingers are soft. Tuck in your chin slightly, perhaps even just snuggling the shoulder blades underneath the back body to create a gentle lift in your heart. Permission to close your eyes. Notice where you feel the breath moving you. So this posture offers a really lovely stretch to the chest, the pecs, and by coming into a posture like this one, it can really encourage us or help us deepen the breath, as we may spend some of our days at a computer, the shoulders rounded forward. So this just helps open up this really key and important area of the body. And we're also exploring a hip opener, which is said to release trapped emotions, feelings that may not be serving us well in the present moment. So perhaps as you're here, you keep that in mind. Maybe using this opportunity to play around with deepening your breath. Or you can play around with using the breath to help you release trapped or stored emotions that may not be useful in the present moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Open up your eyes, bring your hands to your outer thighs, and then draw the legs in together. Melt the knees over towards one side, rolling onto one side very slowly, using your top hand to help you rise up to a seat on your mat. Ooh. Again, take your time. Observe how you feel. Great. So you can leave your item at the end of your mat. We're just going to turn it so that way now it's horizontal. And we're going to place it where the backs of our knees will rest when we go to lie down on our backs. So you can actually walk your feet over top of that item. Backs of the knees are supported. And then place your palms on the ground and then slowly lower on down to your forearms, and then eventually lower and release your back body onto the mat. Send your arms from left to right and then bend at your elbows, finding cactus arms. Palms are facing upwards, fingers are soft. Snuggle the shoulder blades underneath the back body, creating a beautiful lift in your heart. Tuck in the chin slightly to lengthen through the back of your neck. And just allow your feet to grow heavy here and relax. Your heels are gently kissing the mat. And once again, I extend an invitation to close your eyes. Feel your body being fully supported by the earth beneath you. You can use this time to scan the body for any areas of tension. Perhaps using the breath to help soften and relax these areas. Perhaps you begin with your face, softening your eyelids, relaxing through your jaw by parting your teeth. Relaxing through your neck, shoulders. Sending the breath to your arms and your hands. Allowing the breath to travel to your belly. Softening through your hips and glute muscles. Perhaps you just kind of wiggle your hips a little bit here. Softening through your legs, your feet, all the way to your toes. You can imagine that a blanket of relaxation is just washing all over you, holding you here, supporting you, keeping you grounded. And once again, I invite you to play around with lengthening your exhalations. So breathing in, and then a long exhale out through the nose. Okay, my sweet friends, feel free to pause the video if you would like to stay here longer. You can stay here for 5, 10, 15 minutes longer if you wish. If you do need to carry on with your day, I invite you to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, massaging the back of your head. Open up your eyes and then walk your feet over top of your item. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Your hands, wow, I got totally zened out there. Your hands can rest on your kneecaps and just find a gentle sway from side to side, massaging the low back. And then slowly melt your knees over to one side. Come through a fetal position and then make your way to a seat on your mat. Whew. As you breathe in, send your arms from left to right, take up space, and then breathe on out to bring your hands together to your heart space, thumbs to your sternum, and then bow your head. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out to relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Thank you so very much for showing up here today. I hope that you enjoyed today's practice. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and feel free to leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Take good care and enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.